Just quieten down, baby.
Per capita export value.
Libraries. Minister, are you embarrassed by your behavior today?
There's a lot of bleeding hearts around.
Do you have the fortitude or the gonads to stand up and come across here and say that to me, you son of a bitch?
Just watch me.
He certainly went too far, Mr. Speaker, when I saw him stick his tongue out.
Contemptuous disregard.
More than a slab of bacon talking here.
The disappointment you also feel is my responsibility.
I lost my temper.
What is the nature of your thoughts?
The word was F-A-R-T.
Hello, welcome to Canadian Politics is Boring. I'm Dr. Bernard Flassenstone.
And I'm Sugar Tits Hyperfoot.
Sugar Tits.
Mr. Hyperfoot to you.
Mr. Hyperfoot. This is confusing for new listeners, but we'll just carry on for a little bit anyway. Tell us about your work.
As the
chief scientific officer at the Jelly Bean Factory.
Yes. Our jelly beans must be rigorously tested every single 20 minutes.
I'm bored now. Let's move on.
That's what you said to your wife last night. Ba-dum-dum.
She beat the shit out of you. She would.
Yeah, I believe that.
Don't mess with small Welsh women.
Is that
anyone listening who's ever met or messed with a small Welsh woman will get that.
Yeah. All right. I'll never go to Wales.
Do go to Wales. It's a wonderful
just
place.
Avoid all the women.
No, just don't offend them. And you'll be fine.
I feel like my general presence offends women, so.
Yeah, it's true. I've seen them run.
Right.
Recoil with disgust.
This show is really good for my ego.
I'm only joking. Jesse's a keeper. If there are any ladies out there looking for love,
we're not doing this again.
Leave us a speak pipe.
No,
speakpipe.com.
no, not again.
Politics is
no, I'm off the
market. If you'd like a piece of Jesse's
oh my
ass.
God, stop. Jesus. Off the market, forever single. This is where I'm going.
Is that your dream, forever single?
Forever single, yeah.
It's just a gravestone that just says Jesse Harley,
forever single. Yeah. That's how I died.
Don't want anyone buried next to you. I don't know. It's up to you. You can live your life however you want. There's no judgment on you being a single man in your 40s. It's not weird at all.
Shut up.
I said it's not weird at all. Don't worry, I made up.
So accusing Welsh eyes.
I've made enough kids for both of us.
Yeah, I know. Jesus. Horny Welsh bastard. God.
Anyway, small talk dimension.
I don't know. Bears?
I'm not talking about bears again.
All right, that's boring. Move on. Next.
Interesting story.
All right.
My 11-year-old son.
Okay.
Really into cars. Like, he loves tanks. Just generally loves World War II, but also into cars at the moment. At 11 years old, he's decided when he learns to drive, when he's 16, he only wants to learn to drive stick. So no interest in automatic vehicles.
Interesting.
Which I think is quite a strong declaration. He has been watching a lot of rally videos.
Okay.
So now he's determined to never drive an automatic vehicle.
Okay.
Which I think is strong. I was like, I'm going to support him in whatever choices he makes in life. If you want to stick with a manual gearbox, I'm not one of those parents who are going to tell him otherwise.
I feel like
He can live his life how he wants. I'm proud of him for just being true to himself. So
this is getting weird. All right, sure. Nothing normal about this at all. Okay,
no, anyway,
a lot of automatic drivers over in Wales. Is there, Reese?
No.
Okay, yeah.
If you got an automatic car in the UK, you get looked at with shame. Like, why?
People just point their fingers at you.
Look at him in his automatic vehicle.
And they send their women after them.
Release the women.
Like these bars.
At Ford one day, it was automatic.
These spiked bars in a cave kind of rise up. Angry women pour out.
It's not like that big creature in Star Wars. It's not like
an old Welsh man in a robe and a like a cane.
A druid
kind of points this cane towards the automatic car, and a flood of women just over the hills and dales.
Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
Devouring everything in their path.
Do you want to talk about some stuff?
Sure.
This episode is called Canada's 1% and Their Secret Bunkers.
Ooh.
We haven't done a bunker episode.
We haven't done a bunker episode in a while.
One of our first, second episode? No, first episode was about the Diefenbunker.
That was our third episode.
Third episode was...
Second episode.
I don't
Fourth
know. Something.
Episode?
Was it in the...
the Diefenbunker.
An early episode was about the Diefenbunker. But now, bunkers are not being built by governments anymore. They're being built by the super rich.
Interesting. All right. And
the market in Canada is growing.
Okay.
So maybe you're a Galen Weston Jr. and you've heard an episode where two idiots are talking about how to cook you. And they're like, do you know, I need a bunker because maybe they're going to try and eat me one day. So, I mean, I get it. Do you ever feel like the world's about to end and you need to get into a bunker?
Never.
I do.
Really?
Sometimes.
Really?
Yeah. Maybe I'm just...
I don't know, man.
I
think that living out the apocalypse would be kind of fun rather than just hiding underground. I mean, unless it's a nuclear fallout. That's
I don't want to miss the party of a nuclear explosion.
Right.
What are you hiding from? Just embrace it.
It'll be over soon. No, I mean, like, if a zombie apocalypse happened, I think that'd be hilarious fun.
Just to be outside in the zombie apocalypse, not hiding.
Surviving it, yeah. For
rather
one
than
thing,
watching box set DVDs of The Sopranos and The Wire in the safety of a bunker with like clean air and fresh water, you'd just want to be out there with a chainsaw, delimbing zombies.
Well, no, I think there's room for innovation. Like, I think living on rooftops would be like, why isn't that talked about more often? How many zombies do you know can climb a ladder?
Depends which movie you watched.
I've never seen a single zombie movie where they can climb ladders. Stairs, some of them can scramble upstairs.
World War Z, they just pile on top of each other until they make it up.
That's true. That one's insane.
Yeah.
Let's hope that doesn't happen. But just collect rainwater on rooftops, have solar panels up there. Keep up your cardio, jump up and grab a fire ladder, and climb your way up to the lot. Everything's fine. Well,
good.
Grow your crops up there.
What about old people and kids?
Well, a certain point comes in both of their lives. Where you just kind of...
It's just the natural order of things.
The natural order of things.
Jesus Christ.
Appease the zombie god.
Jesse Harley, Spartan. Anyway, but the thing that drives me crazy about it is that the wealthiest...
The zombie apocalypse?
No, just the 1% built in bunkers. So
let them do what they want. Honestly?
No, but
hold on. I just want
rather than use their wealth to make things better.
That's never going to happen.
The result is, hey, it's too late. Let's just build a nice bunker with a jacuzzi where we can all live for 5 years and eat food. And all these poor fucking people and all these idiots, they'll be dead. They'll eat each other alive.
Well, the money won't make any difference after the apocalypse happens. So
no, but you'll be alive.
Yeah. So okay, here's my thought. The 1%, the rich. I mean, the super rich, right?
Who can afford to build secret bunkers?
Who can afford to? Yeah, they're never going to help society. It's just never going to happen, right? Well, okay, I say that, but there are examples of people who do.
Such as?
Well, Bill Gates and Melinda Gates, for one. They do an awful lot of what's the word I'm looking for?
Anthropology.
Not anthropology. That's the wrong word I'm looking for.
I'm not going to tell you the word. It's funny to
you know it. I know. I can see it in your face. It's not anthropology. That's the study of humans.
Windows 95. That's the word you're thinking of.
No, it's
QDOS.
It's helping poor people with their money. What's it called?
Philanthropy.
Thank you.
Jesus.
Thank you. Yeah, but anyway, I don't see enough examples of these insanely rich doing more crazy, and I mean crazy, things with their money.
That's because they keep it secret because it's not cool at the moment to do.
Oh, maybe, but all I ever hear about rich people doing with their money is making more money, and that's boring. Like, how much fucking money do you need? They can become obsessed with it. It's an addiction, right?
Like, but then you're worried about losing your money one day, so you need to keep topping up your money.
I guess, but that's again, it's an addiction. It's it's really boring too. It's a boring addiction. Do something fun and crazy with your money.
You say it's a boring addiction, but where you can like buy whatever you want.
Yeah, but they don't. They don't. They just buy things that make them more money. That's it. They don't buy the things for the things. They buy the things because it makes them more money. That's it. That's it. It's a weird addiction, man.
A Lamborghini doesn't make you more money.
Yeah, well,
that's just a financial black hole. The costs, the maintenance, the tires.
All right, fine. I'll give you a Lamborghini. I guess what I'm saying is I am all for these 1%ers building crazy jacuzzi.
Oh, you want to go back to the days where crazy wealthy people just did crazy shit with it?
Yeah, I don't see that anymore.
There's a lot of Victorian, like British Victorian, like rich people who would just do ridiculous things with it.
Yeah. We don't see that anymore. Everyone, like, yeah, exactly. Like the craziest thing the craziest example you could come up with of a rich person spending their money is buying a Lamborghini.
No, but let me get to some of these shelters.
Okay, yeah, so that's why I'm excited. I'm all for this. Like, fucking build your shelters, put jacuzzis in them, go crazy, just do more crazy shit with your money.
I found this article on CanadianFamilyOffices.com because I just look at websites. And it's manufacturers of survival shelters and backyard bunkers are seeing an unprecedented increase in international business and wealthy Canadians not immune to the anxiety of today's world. As with their main residences, wealthy families have precise requirements for their bunkers, including opulent quartz countertops and bespoke bidets.
Opulent countertops for when you want to show off your bunker to the other people who are in the wastelands that are going to come visit?
You might have a dinner party. Mutant Dave with his face hanging off. You got to chew his food for him, but your teeth fall out with radiation poisoning.
Faceless Dave.
Yeah.
Face punching Dave and Faceless
Let's
Dave.
invite them over so they can admire our quartz countertops. Anyway, so there's two manufacturers that were interviewed. One is Ron Hubbard, owner of Atlas Survival Shelters in Sulphur Springs, Texas, and the other one is Brian V. Camden, who's president of Hardened Structures, Hardened Shelters LLC. If you go to their website, and he's based in Virginia Beach, his website is great. There's tons of videos and photos of what they build, and their process. So Ron Hubbard said,
I'd want to build one just to hang out in.
Well, this is what Ron Hubbard said.
Ron Hubbard. Totally different Ron Hubbard.
Not L. Ron Hubbard.
Okay.
Ron Hubbard. There's no L.
Right.
L. Ron. Anyway, my luxury bunkers have 10-foot ceilings.
But this is in the States.
He's in the States, but he's building them in Canada.
Oh, I see. Okay. Gotcha.
Maybe we need to launch a Canadian... Maybe they should be buying Canadian-made bunkers. There's an opportunity. There's a gap in the market there. My luxury bunkers have 10-foot ceilings, sunken living rooms, and master bedrooms, all the comforts of the home. They have flushing toilets, hot water, but also a nuclear blast hatch, decontamination showers, underground generators, and escape tunnels. Ontario and BC...
escape tunnels?
Escape tunnels.
From your bunker?
Yeah, like a secret escape tunnel.
If you needed to escape your bunker?
Yes.
Why would you need to escape your bunker?
Might be overrun by poor people. With no respect for quartz countertops.
Right. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah.
Please continue.
Ontario and BC are kind of the busiest provinces by far, but Alberta is finally getting hot. Canadian customers are looking for
where was
safety,
it again? Sorry?
comfort and space.
Alberta? Did you say?
Ontario and BC are the traditional busy zones for these bunker builders.
But lately?
Alberta is finally getting hot.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hot in Alberta. Favorite movie.
It's a certain type of movie there.
And the question was, what are some luxury touches most wealthy customers ask for in their bunkers? And he says, quartz counters and those things you wash your butt with in Europe. He's thinking of bidets.
Bidets?
Yeah, bidets.
Not B-days, like V-Day.
Bidets.
Bidet.
Bidet, sir. Have a merry afternoon. Anyway, so Hardened Structure is the other one from Virginia Beach, and they said Hardened Structures is a team of special...
Hold on, this guy sells them, and he doesn't know what they're called?
I guess he doesn't bother himself with butt washing European toilets. He's from Texas. He just shoot a hole in one. I ain't take no poop in that.
Oh, God. Okay. Thank you.
Anyway, Hardened Structures is a team of specialized trained architects and engineers, along with construction professionals and ex-US Navy SEALs. After 33 years, I think we probably heard about all the threat event scenarios: Y2K, the Mayan 2012, asteroids, civil war, missile attacks, EMP, Antichrist, grid down, climate change, supervolcanoes, Planet X collision, One World Order. To us, as design professionals, it doesn't really matter. Once we determine the client's threat level dynamics, we establish the threat and threat level. So basically, they sit down and go, "What are you afraid of?" And they build a bunker around what they worry is going to happen.
What? So I really want to know the bunker around the guy who's afraid of the Antichrist.
I'll get to that now.
You've got it?
So there's a little bit about it. The facility must be designed to withstand whatever the fuck they're worried about.
They can build a bunker designed to withstand the Antichrist.
Well, that's one of the ones they had to build and determine the occupant. You got to determine the occupant load and shelter duration, and we write a protection program, which is then the basis for the design.
Okay.
So it'd be like, what are you afraid of? Werewolves. Okay, can you build a werewolf-proof bunker? Can you do me a protection plan for werewolves? And they'll do it if you've got enough money.
Okay.
Just as realistic as a Antichrist.
Okay. I want to know how they build a bunker to defend against the Antichrist.
So
I'm getting eager. I know you're going to get to it eventually, but
let me get to it. You
right.
can know
Fine.
two ADHD people with a podcast.
That was the original title for our show.
So most of the projects are fortified homes that appear to look like normal fancy houses, but they're ballistic resistant, forced entry protected, off-grid capable, and designed for standalone sustainability.
Wouldn't the bunker be underground though?
Yeah, but it looks like a house, the entrance, so it doesn't look like it.
Okay.
They have an underground shelter of cast-in-place reinforced concrete with CBRN, chemical, biological, radiological, and nuclear air filtration.
Wow.
Situational awareness, blast doors, gas tight, and at least one emergency escape tunnel. One of our past Canadian projects was an underground retreat into the side of a mountain designed for 125 occupants for a shelter duration of 5 years.
Wow.
So someone in Canada has a bunker that can hold 125 people for 5 years.
I want to know how they're generating power and water, cleaning water and air for 5 years.
Well, there's generators and fuel down there.
Enough fuel to last for 5 years?
And yeah, whatever.
That's a lot of fuel.
I know, but I guess they must have solar panels and other stuff going on.
I guess, yeah, because fuel also doesn't last that long. It kind of degrades over
gasoline has a sell-by date.
Yeah.
So
that's kind of what I was talking about.
But then they did ask at the end, what are the over-top requests you've had for bunkers over the years?
All right.
So in the United Arab Emirates, do you know what that is?
Oh, God, yes. All right, here we go.
For royalty, they have private island fortresses with built-in runways. Some of the larger projects in the US are ranches where real estate firms, they kind of have, they specialize in ranches of 500 to 300,000 acres. But apparently the hardest project they ever had was they had to design a bunker that could withstand the 7 years of tribulation and the Antichrist. And it required a lot of land and covert scenarios to avoid the mark of the beast. They've only ever done two of these in the past.
We've done two.
We've done two of these in the past 30 years.
First one was such a hit.
But this is my favorite. We've done two of these in the past 30 years, and they are very intense.
Can confirm the occupants have not died from Antichrist behaviors.
Yeah.
So Antichrist attacks.
So when you do, like I said, werewolves. So we would like to avoid the mark of the beast for 7 years while the tribulations happen.
Are they down there now? That's what
might have kicked off when Trump lost. You never know.
Yeah, that's amazing. Oh my God.
So right now, these companies are making a fortune building these bunkers all across Canada. Do you have a bunker?
No, I want one though.
CanadianPoliticsBoring@gmail.com or go to speakpipe.com /
Oh, you weren't talking to me.
Politics is boring. Tell us about your bunker.
That'd be amazing if one of our listeners had their own bunker. That'd be so cool.
Or if you had
Fly us up, and we'll film a tour of your bunker, and we'll stay in your bunker for a week.
what would your dream bunker thing be?
Here we are.
Be like a ball pool or
A ball pit.
yeah,
Just one giant ball pit.
exactly.
Yeah.
And the food's in there. You just got to rummage around. To
One. There's 2 rooms. One's a ball pit. The other one's filled with vanilla pudding.
Yeah, there we go.
Not like individual containers of vanilla pudding.
Just a room full.
A room.
And it seeps out.
Well, that's not very well made. I'm thinking more for like swimming in.
Okay.
Yeah.
The other thing you should definitely have is bean bags. Just no furniture.
Right.
Bean bags.
You put the bean bags on top of the vanilla pudding, and you can like take a paddle.
Exactly.
Just kind of paddle your way
It's
through
like
the
kayaking
vanilla,
outside.
but inside.
Yeah, exactly.
And in vanilla pudding.
Yeah. Exactly.
I think we should get started on designing our bunker, Reese. This sounds
Really?
This says well. You know.
Well, I remember the Deefam bunker had technically like a podcast studio. It had a radio studio.
Oh, did it? I don't remember that.
Imagine
That's
making
cool.
podcasts for nobody because the world's ended. Apart from Mutant Dave. Hey, Mutant Dave, did you listen to the new episode? Oh, he's been busy. He didn't.
What would you put in your what would you have your bunker be defending, safeguarding against?
Probably people who say Pacific instead of specific.
That's good. Yeah. So just have turrets, basically.
Just automated kind of miniguns that just can
shoot the face off of anyone.
Scans
who says
your
that.
eyes and goes, there's one.
Doesn't even wait for you to say the word.
Luckily, these guns are very specific in selecting their targets.
Boom.
And take them out. Yeah. If you say Pacific instead of specific,
we hate you and go away.
Yeah, and you're afraid of my bunker, send us an email. What would you hide yourself from?
Killer bees. Or
just buy a beekeeper suit.
No, it's not as fun. Angry Welsh women.
There we go.
That's what
That's sensible.
Yeah,
it did say in the article they built 5 of those in the last 10 years.
4 angry Welsh women.
Just angry, yeah.
For them or against to defend against
to
them?
defend them.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Someone pissed.
So
them
they're
off.
well versed.
Someone pissed them off. So.
Yeah. This wave of angry Welsh women over hill and dale.
If you've enjoyed this show and you would like to hear more episodes and support us, you can go to patreon.com/Canadian Politics is Boring, where also there are 3 episodes of me doing Bear Diaries so far.
That's true. There is.
They're about a minute long each. So
we just did last week's episode was really quite fun. Reese likes to put some really good shit on Patreon. So if you like this, you want more,
one way of
go.
describing it.
And if you're new to the show, thanks for putting us in your ear holes all snug in there, just the way you like it.
Yeah, we'll see you soon.
I hope to see you again. Yeah, hit that subscribe button, motherfucker.
Yeah, bye.
Or follow or something.
Bye.
Oh, okay, is that it? Are we done?
So we're done?
Should we stop hugging?
Yeah, you can let go of me now.
Okay.